Welcome back to Theme Parks and Attractions. Today it's time for Horror Nights 2024. I want to do 5 mazes this year, so I'm going to get over to these mazes, check it out. I'm also going to show you the scare zones, and I'm going to get people's reactions and see what they think about the mazes that I'll do straight afterwards. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and doing it. I haven't been here for a couple of years. Let's do it. Before we continue, please give me a like and subscribe. Now let's get in to Universal's Horror Nights 2024. Here we go.
I put poor money up there tonight for you. You really can't go wrong with outside of all this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards the back of the park and do a maze around there, right at the back. Let's get round there. I'm going to show you obviously what the experience is like. It's very busy around here, very noisy. Obviously it looks a lot better at night, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head right round here. But the good thing is you can see everything a little bit better, can't you, in the daytime of what's actually going on. It's going to be a great night tonight. Can't wait to get around some of the mazes here. Look at him just over there. Tell you what, look at this bit of theming just over here. Very interesting. Oh, spooky. You got all of the fog going off around here. You've got him just over here. Look at this. Let's go over to those mazes. Looking forward to them. Well, I was going to do Slaughter Cinema as one of the mazes. I won't be doing that at the moment. 50 minutes on that. So let's get down there, shall we? 50 minutes for the first maze. Come on. Yeah, I always do the monster mazes when I come here, so that's going to be my first maze. 5-minute wait. I'm not going to wait 50 minutes at the moment for the other maze. I mean, it probably will go up later, but not for the first maze. I'm not doing that. Now, as you're probably aware, I'm not allowed to film in the mazes. Obviously, I wasn't here at the very start, was I? That got invited out to a film set of mazes. So I'm just going to be getting people's reactions after the maze. So there you go.
Yeah, so I saved me.
Yeah, 5 minutes, not too bad. I've heard that goblin maze isn't the best, so I'm probably going to give that a miss. I mean, I'm not too sure. If it stays 5 minutes like that, I might get round there and give it a go. Who knows? What do you reckon I should do? Let me know in the comments. It'll be over with by the time that you comment though, so yeah, you'll get my reactions afterwards. Okay, so what's your reaction on the Monsters maze?
The timing was better, it'd be great, but there's a lot of points you walk through and the scares just aren't there. They're trying to time it to the music.
Yeah, for me it was an average maze, to be honest. I mean, previous years it's been a lot better in my opinion, so it's one of those, isn't it? What's your favourite maze here so far? Have you done another maze yet?
Yeah, the Slaughter Cinema 2. So
Slaughter Cinema. I wanted to get in there, but it's a 50-minute wait at the start. I think I'll wait till later anyway. I'm going to go over to the Quiet Place now, obviously, see what the queue time is over there. I'm looking forward to checking out that maze. Love the film. Do you like the film? Let me know in the comments. Moving on and into another scare zone then. You got the music pumping out around here, the smoke effects around here. You got lots of actors going around here. Look at him, just over here. Him, her, I'm not too sure, but look at this girl just over here. So just round here, I want to do Quiet Place, Insidious and Ghostbusters. So I really want to do Quiet Place though, so I'm going to get down there and see what the wait is. Obviously you're probably looking at 45 minutes to an hour, I'm guessing now, so let's check it out. Now Quiet Place is a 65-minute wait. The only thing is, it's going to go up later on in the night. That's what happens. So I'm going to wait an hour for this and I'll tell you if it is 65 minutes or not. Time of recording is 7:10, so let's see how long it takes. Looking forward to this. Enjoyed both of the first films. Both of the first films, I enjoyed the first and the second film. Don't know what I'm talking about. The heat's affected me earlier, but I'm gonna have a good time in this maze. Not so good time waiting for it, but I'm not paying for express, that's crazy. Got my empty Powerade and I've got my ticket for this one, so let's wait. I'll see you right by the entrance. And I'm gonna enjoy this view of Rip Ride Rockit. If you didn't know, it's not gonna be here too long. I used to love Rip Ride Rockit, but I've been on it quite a few times now and it's very, very rough and jolty, which is a shame because I used to love this coaster. Used to get lots of soundtracks on it and they haven't got them anymore. There's only 5 songs on this coaster. Big shame, really is. Just done the Quiet Place, and it's very dark around there. I'm going to head round the other side to give you my reactions. Now, I couldn't get anyone's reactions around there because it was very dark, as you just saw. Now, Quiet Place, I love the film. Obviously, Ghostbusters just over there, 60 minutes. I'll probably do that a bit later, maybe. We'll have to see. Anyway, the Quiet Place. What do I think of it? Now, that's a tough one because it's really well themed in there, but all the mazes are at Universal. You'd expect that from a Universal maze. All of the props in there. The second half of the maze is a lot better. You've got some jump scenes in the second half. Now, the first half of the maze, I was really disappointed with it. There wasn't a lot going on at all. There was lots of dead spots in there. It was quite dark in there. There we go. It's just yeah, it was quite dark in there. So it's one of those, really. I really like the film. It wasn't the best maze. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It wasn't great, and the first two mazes here haven't been the best. I mean, the Monsters maze was quite good. It's just I didn't really get any jump scares. I got like one. Obviously, all of the theming, as you would expect, is great here. But if you're looking for jump scares, Horror Nights probably isn't for you, is it? But I love Horror Nights. I always love coming back here. But these first two mazes I've done haven't really impressed me. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to say they're the best thing going around because, in my opinion, they haven't been the two mazes that I've just done. So it's one of those, really. Anyway, I'm going to go to Louis now and get some pizza because I haven't had anything to eat really for about, I don't know, 7-8 hours. It's been quite a long time. So I'm a little bit hungry. So I'm going to get a bit of pizza. He's coming over with his hammer just over there. Yeah, I'm going to grab a bit of pizza. And I'll see you at Louis. And straight into Louis and straight into the air conditioning. Love a bit of the air conditioning in there. £8.99 for a slice of Louis pizza. Yeah, I really need this. I've been at Islands of Adventure today, out in the sun all day, so it's one of those, isn't it? I highly recommend not going to Islands of Adventure or anywhere else during the day and just coming here, enjoying it in the night. But I think the sun's got to me a little bit. That's probably why I'm not enjoying it as much. But obviously, going around all of the scare zones, they never let you down, do they? They're always world class. Obviously, the theming in the scare mazes are absolutely top notch, and they always have been. It's just I'm not feeling it with those two scare mazes. I'm not too sure whether it's the heat or anything like that. I love Horror Nights. It's my favourite event in the world, and it always will be, but I don't know. I'm going to continue my night. Maybe I should get on a couple of rides, see if it puts me in a better mood. We'll have to see. I'm going to eat this anyway, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably get on a couple of rides. Just had my pizza. Really enjoyed that. You can't go wrong with a good slice of pizza, can you? Now, I've gone for a nice Coke and vanilla float, and you have to order it outside, so I need this. It's been a long day for me. I'm going to enjoy this. I'll show you what it's like, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to get over to the Mummy. I've been on the Mummy quite a few times before, and I love the Mummy. Get on the single rider and skip that queue. Let's hope the single rider's open though. Here we go, Coke and vanilla float. Looking forward to this. I need this. That ice cream's going down a treat. Over by the Mummy now, and it's a 15-minute wait on standby. I'm going to go on the single rider. Hopefully it's straight on. It was straight on the other day. I had lots of rides on this. World-class ride. Unfortunately, my phone's got to go in the locker though, just like with everyone else. And if it is walk-on on the single rider, then I'm going to be having 3, 4, 5 rides on it because I love this ride. Can't wait to get on there. Just had 2 rides on the Mummy. What a coaster. I mean, it's worth the admission price coming in here just for the Mummy. I mean, I could have gone back round and round and round every single time, because if you go in there and you go single rider, stick to the left-hand side and you get straight on it. There was no one queuing there, and I got straight on. I could have went back round and back round. I had a row 3 ride, and I had a front row ride too. Fantastic coaster. It is very dark and noisy around here, so I'm going to take you somewhere where it's not. And straight into Diagon Alley. Now this is a different kettle of fish in the dark, isn't it? You've got it all lit up round here. Looks absolutely stunning. And there's lots of people segregated in that area. I'm not too sure what's going on over there. Probably a show just over there. I'm going to head towards this way because I think you know where I'm going. Stunning area, it really is. Gringotts is a 15-minute wait, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to take my phone in there, why not? Okay, so Gringotts has just gone down, so I was waiting there for 15-20 minutes and it hasn't come back up, it says delayed, so I don't know, maybe go on Men in Black over there. I love Men in Black, so let's get over there and see what the queue time is. Shouldn't be long on Men in Black. Look at that iconic building lit up there, looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? going to give you an idea of the difference later on in the evening, the wait times. Now, I did Monsters earlier and it's 5 minutes, wasn't it? It's gone up to 50 now, and Goblin Feast is 35. The other wait times are just over here, and I'll show you those right now. And just over here, what have we got? Ghostbusters 50 minutes, Quiet Place 75 minutes now, Insidious is 55, Major Suite 65, and yeah, like I was saying, Universal Monsters, there we go, Men in Black 10 minutes. I'm going to get on Men in Black anyway, why not? I mean, would you queue up an hour at a time for a maze? Obviously I've been in Islands of Adventure all day pretty much, so big mistake on my behalf, isn't it? But I'm out here, I'm doing the vlog, I'm still enjoying myself, especially this beauty over here. Love a bit of Men in Black. Love a bit of Men in Black. What a ride this is. And the aircon in it is probably the best in Universal as well. Win-win. You know you want to blast me with it.
No photography.
Right, I'll see you off-ride, as usual, Universal for you. And that was Men in Black. What a ride that is. Always enjoy that ride. And that soundtrack that you get when you come out of here into the gift shop. Iconic, that Men in Black song, isn't it? Let you remember. Do you want to see a bit of merch from the Men in Black shop? I'm not too sure if you do, but if you do, you've got a Back to the Future hoverboard just over. It's different, isn't it? What else have we got around here? You got a trophy section around here with lots of different things on. Obviously, World's Greatest Girlfriend. I mean, if you're looking for a gift for your girlfriend, this one is $18. Lots of Horror Nights merch around here. You've got a Hunter t-shirt just down there. It's a little bit different, isn't it, from Universal? And there's quite a lot of that theme around here. Look at this Halloween Horror Nights fleece just over here. Now, this is one of the mazes that I wanted to do when I first come in here, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not really into waiting 55 minutes right now. Like I said, I've had a long day today. My advice to you is, obviously, if you're going to come here, don't obviously spend all day in the parks and then come here afterwards, because you will regret it and it will ruin the experience a little bit for you, because you're going to be tired when you come here, unfortunately. I've still had a good time here tonight. I mean, I haven't been here for nowhere near as long as I thought I was going to be. I've literally done 2 mazes. I've had 2 rides on the Mummy. I've been on Men in Black. I wanted to do 5 mazes, but it's just not going to happen tonight, unfortunately. And that's what happens when you've been out all day. So it's one of those, isn't it? Because like I said, Horror Nights goes on till 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'll be honest with you, tomorrow morning I'm going to Typhoon Lagoon, and I'm going to have to probably get up about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, because I want to get in there for when it opens. So it's one of those, I'm not going to be here till 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that, because I'm not going to have a lot of sleep, am I? And I've had a long day today, so it's one of those. I've still enjoyed myself here. It's a fantastic event. Like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed on the 2 mazes that I did do. There's a lot of really decent theming in there, but there just wasn't the jump scares that I was expecting, really. Yeah, I'm not too really sure what to say about it. Obviously, all the scare zones are what you expect from Universal. They're always world class, the scare zones. I mean, have you been to this event? What do you think of the 2 mazes that I did? What houses would you actually recommend? I mean, I really wish that I did that one there. That's on a 55 minute wait, because obviously that's supposed to be really good. So it's one of those, isn't it? But I've still enjoyed myself, and I've got you a bit of footage. Is it going to be one of my better vlogs? No, it's not. It's probably going to be one of the worst vlogs that I've done from Florida, to be honest with you. But it's one of those, you can't win them all, can you? So I've got that content for you, and I will see you over by the exit. I'll get a little bit of footage on the way out as well. I don't know if ET's open. I mean, I fancy going on ET. Sounds weird on a Horror Night, doesn't it, ET? But I don't think ET is going to be open. But I'm going to have a look on the left-hand side in a minute. No, unfortunately, it doesn't look like the classic that is ET. It's not going to be open, is it? But then you never expect ET to be open on Horror Nights. And that is the state of play, how you want the vlog to go. You want to go on ET, and that's one of those days that I'm actually having today. So there we go, straight back into the smoke for you. Yeah, it's a completely different atmosphere in here, isn't it, at night? You can hardly see anything in here. It's just a little bit of smoky in here for you. Oh, got people barging into me on the right hand side. Don't know where they go.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, there you go, that said it all, didn't it? You don't need Mouse dying tonight because you've made it to the end of the vlog. You're already dead watching my vlog. Bella's on the channel. What did you think of the event?
It was pretty fun. I really liked the show. We got to see that tonight.
Yeah. What was your favourite maze?
Favorite one?
Yeah.
Honestly, the Rotten Stone one that we just went through, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. What's your favourite ride at Universal then?
Favorite ride?
Favourite ride, yeah.
Either the Velocicoaster at Adventures or the Mummy.
Right, that's a good choice. And that was the end of Horror Nights. Now, I'm not going to make any excuses. I wasn't really feeling it tonight. I've been out all day today, and the last few days I've been out, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, just going around the parks really. And if you're going to come to this event, make sure you don't do that and you have a nice rest, either during the day today or the previous night. Just make sure you do have that rest, because otherwise you're going to regret it. It's a great event. It's still my favourite event in the world. It's just, obviously I wasn't feeling it tonight, and it's just one of them. You're not always going to feel it whenever you go out, are you? And this is one of those days, unfortunately. Now, the two mazes that I actually did, I can appreciate all of the theming in there, but for me, they weren't up to scratch, in my opinion. The jump scares, obviously, I just didn't catch them right. Depending on when you go in there at certain points, some people are going to get those scares, some people aren't they? So I was probably just unlucky, and with me being tired, I couldn't really fully appreciate it. But obviously all of the theming in there, and the scare zones, really impressed with the scare zones again. They're always on point from Universal, so thumbs up for that. I still went around the scare zones though, and I also had the two rides on the Mummy, which I really like. I love the Mummy. I just didn't really want to keep going back round. I could have though, because it's walk on. I really appreciate all of the theming in there, as I was saying. I've said that a few times now, but it's true. They're always on point with the theming, and you can't go wrong with that at Universal. If you've enjoyed this vlog, even though it's not been the best, I really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and drop me a comment. Have you been on the two mazes that I've been on? What do you think of them? Would you recommend any other mazes? Obviously, the ones that I didn't do, let me know in the comments what the best ones are. Is Ghostbusters any good? Drop me a comment, and as always, I'll see you in the next theme parks and attractions video. I'm going to go back and have a nice sleep now.